Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making black bean brownies. I made this video in spite of questions I've been getting on how to avoid processed foods and junk food. So I don't actually avoid all bad food, I just try to create healthier and equally delicious ways to enjoy them. So first I add 2 cups of black beans. It's equivalent of 1 can. Then I add half a cup of cacao powder. Cocoa powder is equally good. Then I add 1/4 of pure maple syrup. You can add a little more if you'd like it sweeter, but for me it's perfect. I then add 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, I then blend it all up. You want to make sure it's very thoroughly blended. I then preheat the oven to 375. You don't have to do this step, you can just add them in as whole chocolate chips, but I personally like them ground up within so it has more flavor drawn through it. So I just grind them up in a coffee grinder. You don't have to do this step again, but I just personally like the flavor of it better. And they are dark chocolate chips. They're dairy free. Just want to let you know also that this is vegan and dairy free. So after I add in the ground up chocolate chips, I then blend it again. After I feel like it's thoroughly blended, I check to see the texture, if it's not too thick or too runny, and that looks pretty good. So then I add it into a pan. If it is too thick, you can always add a little bit more coconut oil. So I equally divide it throughout the pan, and then I add some dark chocolate chips on top just for the look and a little extra sweetness. I then set my timer to 20 minutes, and it might take more or less time depending on your type of oven. To check to see if they're cooked thoroughly, you stick a toothpick through. If there's brownie batter still on it like this, they are not done yet. Once you've checked them and there's no brownie batter on the toothpick, then they are good to go. Just let them cool for 15 minutes, because if you do not, then they might fall apart if you're trying to serve them right away. And that is all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I will post the recipe underneath so you don't have to have a pen while watching this, and I'll also post it on my blog. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.